across the room. Post the stream. Collard greens. Oh man.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National
Hey, listen,
Football
fam,
League
that's the most cool-ass shit I
air.
ever seen.
Nothing like the
Give me a
fanfare of
six-piece.
introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Buffalo Bills and the Indianapolis Colts. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 1. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go now. Boom, landed.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he'll work this one out to about the 38. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
They'll set up to throw. Steps away to his left. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
They go play action here on 1st down. Wilson snags it left side. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll look to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and then open up a crease that they can run through.
Yeah, I'm going to put those back.
His first carry. A beautiful fake. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Watch him now, Barney, Barney.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got an open man. It's a known one. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Yeah, that's for your in-game shit.
First red zone opportunity of the ball game. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue line it. Blue line.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And it's a 14-yard pickup, but it'll still be second down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Jamal Sheard on the stop. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Hope that
Play
nigga
number
can box
9
out.
now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is third down.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue line it.
Looking to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. That's already the third time
damn,
they
this
looked
nigga
his
used
way
the
on this
entire
opening
first quarter,
drive.
damn
He's
near.
caught one of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they
Gotta
got
have the
something
ball.
good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, Carter, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Here we go now.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. A very good move, but for a short gain out near the 32. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
It's the bomb beat.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Allen off the play fake. Now he's forced out right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Hot. Hot.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, my
Looking
God.
for Benjamin, but it's intercepted. Cordray
Fucking
Tankersley to the 10. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it
Take
off
away the
by actually
Superman
catching
shoot
the ball
contest?
when he has a chance. He's helping his team in a huge way.
And just 1 tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. This is Hines, and he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts in possession of the football to begin quarter number 2. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now he'll escape, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Ndamukong Suh in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Ooh, get on his ass.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
He'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Ndamukong Suh in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good, and that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. Well, the offense, they got the ball in a great spot, but they went nowhere. Forced him to take just the 3.
And they'll be, happy taking the 3. But those guys on the other side, they've got to be ecstatic. They didn't let them get anywhere and made them kick a field goal. That almost feels like they got the advantage, doesn't it?
The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play.
Oh, yeah. Niggas will know life apart.
He looked like one of those guys.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
He'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, so they just got the football on an interception. They almost gave it right back the same way.
And, when you look over to the bench after that type of a play, number one is pure relief. Didn't give it up. But it's not the coach you're worried about yelling at you. It's those guys on defense who just intercepted the pass who want to break over there. Hey, take care of the football, man.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are. Figure out the things that they really want to accomplish and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
3-19.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And a key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3-and-out. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Gun! Set! Green 39!
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Noodle's got it, complete. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Detroit! Gun!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run. 2nd and goal from the 1. They get it to him running left. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Nyheim Hines, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts add on to their lead. I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. We'll come back to Indianapolis right after this. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
All right, here we go.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Hey. Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Cordray Tankersley on the stop defensively.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Green 39.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things.
This man,
Incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Now let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the pressure right. And his pass incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Here we go now.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Brandon Williams. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. The Colts on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
Here we go.
Now a give. This is Murray. Murray, strong running. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. Now he's going to let it go deep. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing, because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He's got a man. It's Corey Coleman. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. A final shot before half for Allen. Going for the deep ball. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we hit halftime here in Indianapolis with the Colts on top, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Out come the Bills now, as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And wow, the fair catch was signaled for and taken inside the 5-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Colts are going to take over albeit deep in their own territory. They begin the drive with Hines. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
Detroit! Detroit! Watch it now, Barney! Barney! Now let's go! Blue line it!
Yeah.
Blue line it!
Make sure you get that box out there.
Back to throw here. Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Set! Blue line it! Blue line it!
They'll set up a throw. Looking deep for Hilton. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
Now let's go! Green 39!
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give him 30 yards there.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Allen. And that will be caught by Jones. He's got a Buffalo touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Bills turn that interception into a touchdown. It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Hauschka with the extra point, and the lead down to 3 at 13-10. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Letting one go deep for a noon one.
Oh man, the entire bench is on line. I'm glad to see y'all on 2K though.
A big play there for Indy. 62 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket.
Whoa. Now too much dip on your chip.
This boy got a lot of bit too much dip on his chip.
On first down, Murray. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step.
This is hilarious. So someone got an email that says, "Hello, Miss Washington. I'm writing to you out of concern for an incident that we had in class today with Mariah. During free play time, Mariah was walking around the classroom yelling, 'I have black girl magic' to her white female classmates. While we want Mariah to feel empowered, this made some of the other girls cry. I hope you would be willing to speak to her about this." They're like, speak to her about what exactly?
Wow. 2018, man.
They better get on board because she ain't changing. I guarantee that. She gonna have black girl magic her whole life. They better get on board, man.
Now he'll escape to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Yo, Dante Stallworth said Kareem Hunt had multiple opportunities to defuse the situation. Instead, he escalated things. Nothing good ever comes from that, ever. Learn how to walk away, and even if your pride takes a nail, that's okay. Just walk away and wake up the next morning with your name and career intact. And they said, bro, you literally ran over someone like Wario.
3 field goals for him now, but heck, he's not even halfway to his career best.
Facts, nigga.
The 7 field goal games are the kind of games.
What's crazy is his career not over.
Let's hope for this offense's sake they can start
Why you
cashing
say
in
that?
on a few of these drives.
Kareem Hunt's career is not over. He's just going to play for another team.
For them, a touchdown their last go around.
Why you say that? What makes you think that?
again?
And when you start
Because it
plotting
always
for
happens.
this drive, when you start thinking to yourself,
How
okay,
does
what are we going
Ray
to do?
Rice
You
didn't
don't
bounce
go
back?
away
How
from
does
what
he?
you did
Like, I understand he
before,
didn't knock
because
a girl out,
that
but
way prepared
still.
for wrinkles and counters because you know that
Ray,
Like,
Rice.
man,
Ray Rice
that-
was the example,
All right, here we go.
Oh, you think so?
for sure.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll get about 4.
I mean, I'm saying, since Ray Rice, how many incidents has it been? How many, I guess that doesn't, does that count as domestic violence?
Video thing, this is the first video thing that we've seen.
Oh, video, that's the difference.
Yes, that's the only difference. Because if it was just he say, she say, he's still playing tomorrow. Like, you know what I mean?
I like that. MVU. Well done.
The only difference is video. And once the video's out there, those, the domestic abuse advocates or whatever are not letting that shit go.
On second down, here's Allen.
Advocates against domestic abuse.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
Man, I hate when people get off of the person they're on, let the computer tackle you. That's just trash.
That is trash. That's what TK used to do.
Still does it.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs
Hey,
more
Tim, what quarter
involved
y'all
in
in?
the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a
And
nice
so we all
play.
would have point guard look like.
Third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7.
Tim with his 6
So the
foot
shotgun snaps
shooting
ahead.
guard.
Yeah, I was going to show them what a point guard looks like with my sharp.
Joseph with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be
So
a
yeah,
loss
I
of
think the
7.
perfect
Here's
pair for
Colton
me
Schmidt
is like
now.
a pure
As he'll
sharp
punt it
or
away
a
for the
shot
second
creating
time.
sharp at the 1. Someone that's just going to get bucket. Because I play the 3 and I'm white LeBron.
Pulled in at the 24.
So Luka Doncic?
Oh my god, that dude is good. Like,
Bro, he's
I
so
was
filthy, bro.
I was against him 1,000% when I first heard about him, and that dude is just proving time and time again why he is the coldest motherfucker in that rookie class. Him and Trae Young, like, I didn't think either of them were going to be anything.
Yeah, I was under the impression that Trae Young was one of those just throw it up guys.
Yeah, see, but I watched Steph Curry in college, and Steph Curry got better and better as the season progressed. Trae Young got stopped, which leads me to believe the same thing might happen in the NBA, unless he just is that much better.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run it in with Murray. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Latavius Murray, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. They're going to try and run. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go. And the try for two is denied. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now out come the Bills. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs.
You got to use the stick, fool.
Flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32.
Wow, only ran the ball
run
6
on
times.
First down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the
Relax,
bill.
bro. Relax.
From the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Yeah, man. Several owners that's coming on to your Saints, bro. I don't know what you did to them.
Throwing on 2nd down. Caught on the right side by Jones.
What happened to the Saints?
I said, I don't know what you did to him, but several owners have come and gone.
You cannot write these guys
Well, I didn't do anything. The only thing I did was I forgot to re-sign Mark Ingram, and then I stopped playing. I was mad that I didn't get on to sign Mark Ingram.
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with
Well, that's not really why I stopped playing. I stopped playing because his own coverage was
Jump for the... Oh, my God, bro.
And that should do it.
And from what I hear, the game got worse since I stopped playing, so I'm happy I got out.
His guys will get the football back.
They actually let receivers jump for the jump balls
being
now.
at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in.
Oh, because you're trade raping everyone? That's exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Shouldn't be acting like he's doing something when his team all has not, like his entire defense from DT to free safety all has 90+ speed.
Yeah, he gets the trade rape. So.
Call it a gain of 4
You
on
can't,
first,
no,
and
you
make
can't
it
take
2nd
any
down.
credit for that.
You know,
That team was a beast before you touched
and
it.
pass the ball, but where they're at on the field,
No, the Saints were good.
Ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And
Okay.
backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs,
Not at
grasp
all.
the football.
This year's
I tell
man's
my
there.
offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
I don't need it. I'll be trying to figure it out, Tim, and you just keep doing what you're doing. Man, I hate the Dirty Birds so much.
Lucky 56.
They run again with Hines. And a short gain here as he
That
gets it
will make
up.
me
Define
feel
the
better
same
if-
thing.
The
If you
linebacker
pick a
Preston
team
Brown
like,
brings him down. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another
the
pause of
Dolphins.
the action. A timeout here
Did
defensively.
something with them.
Or the Bills, you know?
Yeah, that's acceptable. Boy said next year. He ain't making a move this year. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, you don't plan on making the Super Bowl?
The Colts on
Oh,
third
see
down.
there.
3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4.
Ooh. That's a challenge.
Back to throw.
Ooh.
What?
And this is going
That's
to
a
be
big throw.
incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down.
I'm not sure
They
you've
could
seen
have
my
run
team
it or
play.
passed it. Either
I mean,
one
I'm
was
losing this game.
available.
I'm probably going
They
to lose
chose
this
to try
game.
and get it
Got a
through
minute
the
48
air,
left.
but
I'm
they
down
were
12.
unsuccessful.
The Colts send out their
But,
punter. And no room for error here as his first punt.
I'm sure we can get it together. No problem.
That's pulled in at the 32. A big boot that time. 57 yards, the official distance. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
All I'm saying, Tim, is don't be surprised if I win 10 in a row.
They start the drive with Cook. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I don't.
Listen, bro. Playing with randoms, what I expect is basic basketball knowledge. 10 times out of 10, that ain't it.
You can't expect that from randoms because none of these people have ever played basketball a day in their life.
Reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
That's the problem. Like, a lot of people play 2K. Like, there's kids on my basketball team that don't know who fucking Reggie Miller is. I can't take it serious anymore. I can't take it serious anymore.
There's this dude that I play with at the gym. He comes in sometimes, bro. He can talk to you all day about sports, players, stats, contracts, 2K, all that shit. But when it comes to playing the game, oh my god.
Can't chew gum and walk at the same
so
time.
So horrible. I'm talking free. You ever seen a free arm?
Oh yeah.
It'd be he stiff arms you. He stiff arms you as football.
I play basketball with a ton of football players because of my basketball career.
We're playing 21, bro. He'll sit there and dribble the ball. If you're Gardner, he'll sit there and dribble the ball for 15 seconds in the same spot.
Sound like John Wall.
On 1st down.
Yeah, nothing like John Wall.
John Wall does that all the time.
He couldn't quite hold it.
Damn, he got that whole, even though our possession was
incomplete.
I think they said John Wall dribbles the ball like 15 times per possession or some shit like that.
4th quarter, maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
It's ridiculous.
Kyle, they're calling me Kyrie at the gym
like
today.
4 or 5.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
They're calling me Kyrie at the gym today.
Hey. Tim, I'm trying to load up on you.
Throw again.
Damn it.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 24. Able to get away. That's why you keep the legs churning.
Tim, it used to be the wildest shit. People would call me Blake Griffin at SFA.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
From the 34 now, here's 1st.
That boy Andy used to ball out, man. I love people.
They begin the drive with a run by Murray.
Nigga Andy, imagine y'all heard the new Lil Wayne?
Kyle,
you heard this Meek fool?
A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than
enough. Have you heard the Meek, bro?
Nah, I have not, actually. Everyone's been talking about it, though.
Listen to the shit, bruh.
Yeah, that's my next album I'll listen to this year.
Low-key album of the year.
I announced a tie between J-Rock and Nipsey Hussle a long time ago.
Hey fam, Meek came out with the shit on this motherfucking album.
I'm telling you, man. Did you listen to Nipsey and J-Rock's album?
Of course. I had Nipsey actually #1 for most of the year.
Oh no!
So for Indianapolis,
I really like Nipsey's album. You telling me it's better?
As they get their record
bro.
Up to 4-2, and they'll hit the road next week to take
hey, Tim,
on
load
the
up on me. I can't get in yours.
Meanwhile, for Buffalo, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3, and now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8.
So what are the killer songs that I gotta hear? Like, what are the ones that are gonna sell me on it before I listen to it?
Guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the
NFL. You said what?
On EA Sports.
What are the songs that are gonna sell me on listening to the whole album before I start from the first track?
What's Free with Jay-Z and Rick Ross?
That's what the one everyone's been talking about.
Yeah, that's the one. The What's Beef sample as the beat.
It's so funny. They talking about Rick Ross. Everyone else, they're like, all right, we gonna talk about freedom. What freedom means to you? Rick Ross like, nah, I'm gonna just talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about.
Yes, fool. And he ate it. That's what's crazy.
He does that on every song he's on. Like, everyone will be on the same topic, and he's like, nah, I'm gonna do me.
I mean, people think it's obvious. Shit. People think it's obvious shots at 6'9" because he said